Hello everyone. Welcome to TRCSE Eduveda. My name is Ms. Sarvari Rangila, an assistant teacher at Thakur Ram Narayan College of Arts and Commerce. So, if you remember, in the previous lecture, we have completed the syllabus of HSC Board Bookkeeping and Accountancy, correct? And along with that, we have also completed the paper pattern to understand how exactly the paper comes in the board examination. Now, in this lecture today, we are also going to cover one very important topic, which is for compulsory 12 marks. Yes, and the name of the topic is Introduction to Partnership and Partnership Final Account. We have all done final account in our 11th standard. Yes, but there is a slight change over here. In this, we have started with the concept of partnership. Correct. So, how to do this problem? Let us just move ahead. Okay, everyone? Okay. Now, the very first thing you all need to understand is how exactly the question has been asked for final account. बहुत बार बच्चों को मैंने ये देखा है कि they don't understand ये क्वेश्चन कौन से चैप्टर का है. तो आपको सबसे पहली चीज ये समझनी है कि फाइनल अकाउंट का क्वेश्चन किस तरीके से पूछा जाता है. करेक्ट. सो लेट मी टेल यू. If you remember, there is one tabular information given which is known as trial balance, correct? And there are some adjustment given below those trial balance which is known as adjustment. Now, what exactly you have to prepare? So, accounts to be prepared for final account is trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. We are going to study all of this in complete detail. Now let me be very clear. If I tell you accounts to be prepared, so your trading account is actually an account, profit and loss is actually an account, but balance sheet is not an account. We all know balance sheet is a financial statement of a business, correct? So we prepare two accounts and one financial statement for the business. This is all what you are going to prepare. Now the next is how exactly you are going to solve your problem. So you need proper steps. Correct. So the steps to complete your problem is this. And believe me, with these three simple steps, the sum is going to be very easy for you. So pay attention. The very first step is posting. I am going to teach you how to post all the element of trial balance into the relevant account. We are going to study further. Second is solving adjustment. Whatever the adjustment is given below your trial balance, you need to solve it. If you remember, what is the speciality of the adjustment? Speciality of the adjustment is every adjustment have double effect. Yes, they are recorded either on the trading account and profit and loss account, or trading account or balance sheet, or profit and loss account or balance sheet. So they have double effect. So accordingly, we need to solve the adjustment. And the last and the final step, okay, that is closing of the accounts. Now, the important thing is, if you are doing posting and solving the adjustment, this itself will give you 8 marks. Correct. Never go and think and be scared that whether my balance sheet is going to get tallied or not. Tally will have hardly 1 or 2 marks. But before that, the important step is you should always post your element properly and you should solve your adjustment. If these two steps are absolutely correct, then definitely balance sheet will automatically get tallied. Okay, everyone? So let's move further and see how trading account has been prepared. So let's see the specimen of our trading account. Trading account is divided into two equal parts. The left hand side is the debit side, particulars, and 2 columns of amount. Why 2 columns? I will explain you further. The second again is credit side, particulars, and amount columns. Okay. Now here I am going to cover in very short how exactly trading account has been prepared. And you have to remember the elements of trading account with this special formula I am telling you. Okay, very first thing you have to remember that there is an opening stock and there is a closing stock. Correct. So very first thing what you are going to record, which is there in every sum, the opening stock the closing stock. What is the opening stock? Opening stock is the stock at the beginning of the year for your manufacturing materials, and similarly closing stock is the remaining stock at the end of the year. So in accounts and trading, we record both this element, correct? So opening stock will always come on this side. To opening stock, the amount will go directly in the outer column, correct? Now coming to closing stock, if opening stock is coming on the debit side, closing stock will be recorded in the credit side. Amount will directly go into the outer column, correct? Leaving the opening and the closing stock, you have to remember the Panch Tantra. Yes, the rule of Panch Tantra. Now, what is this Panch Tantra? Let us just tell you. I will write it down on the board and you all can recall. The first thing, we have purchases. That is the first Tantra of Panch Tantra. Next, we have sales. ओके हमने परचेज किया, हमारे मैन्युफैक्चर जो चीज चाहिए उसके लिए हमने कुछ परचेज किया रॉ मटेरियल, और जब हमारा सामान बन जाता है हम उसे सेल्स भी कर देते हैं. सो दिस आर द टू इंपॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट. नाउ व्हाट रिमेन्स? थ्री अदर थिंग. सो व्हाट कॉमनली इज बीन आस्क्ड, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम गिविंग यू. सामान बनाने के लिए हमें और क्या जरूरत है? सामान हमारे फैक्ट्री तक कैसे आएगा? सो दैट इज नोन एज योर कैरेज expense, carriage inward, or it can be your octroi, or it can be your freight, it can be your import, correct? So this all kind of expenses जिसको हम कहते हैं सामान मंगवाने का खर्चा will also be recorded over here. I am just taking into consideration now the carriage inward. The next is, if I am having material, I also need workers who will be working on those. So labor, and what do we pay to the labor? Wages. So the next expense is wages. And the last and important one, if I am having a factory or a warehouse, so I need power, fuel, electricity to run that factory. So the next element is either power, fuel, factory electricity, gas, diesel, anything which comes into the power part. Correct? So these are the important Panch Tantra which are the part of your trading account. Once again I will recall the opening stock and closing stock. These two are mandatory. Panch Tantra comes with purchases, carriage inward, wages, power and fuel, and buy sales. Now two additions. What it is? Sometimes when we purchase our material, we will not get the product as what we require. So what do we need to do? We need to return them. So it might happen sometime that along with purchase, you also have purchase return. And what do you need to do with purchase return? You need to deduct it. Correct. That is why we have created two columns. So from purchases, we will less purchase return. It will get deducted and the final amount will come outer column. Similarly with sales, if you are selling something, might be you will get return sometime. So again here, less return. Final amount will go to the outer column. These are the important elements which usually comes 90% into the examination. Beside this, there are certain things, for example, the royalties, okay? Then next, it can be other expenses. Like works manager's salary. This is also very rarely asked. So royalties and work manager's salary. These are the two expenses which might come into your trading account. So once again, you can have a look for trading account, the opening stock, the closing stock, and the Panch Tantra. That's it, where you complete your trading account. Now we will move forward with our next account, which is profit and loss account. So here we go. Again, the format of profit and loss account is very similar to your trading account. It is divided into two equal sides, correct? The left hand side is the debit side and the right hand side is the credit side with two columns of amount and particulars. Now, the important part is, if trading account takes into consideration all the manufacturing expenses and the income from the sale, then what exactly comes into the profit and loss account? Can you think for it? Yes, let me tell you. So, when you are doing a business, there are different departments. One will be the manufacturing and the other will be the administrative. इन शॉर्ट अगर हम उसे लोकल लैंग्वेज में कहूँ तो एक आपका फैक्ट्री होगा, एक आपका ऑफिस होगा या शॉप होगा जहां से आप खरे इनकम एक्सपेंसेस करोगे. फैक्ट्री में आप सामान बनाओगे तो फैक्ट्री का रिकॉर्डिंग ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में जाएगा. एंड सिमिलरली इफ यू हैव ऑफिस और अ शॉप, वहां के इनकम एक्सपेंसेस आप एक अलग जगह रिकॉर्ड करोगे जिसको हम कहेंगे प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट. Clear? So, debit side of profit and loss account will always cover all sorts of expenses. And credit side is very easy. I will give you later on. It is very simple and easy to understand. So, let us talk about debit side first. Now, tell me, if I am having an office or a shop, I'll be having salesmen there. I'll be having workers, employees there. So, to those workers and employees, to those salesmen, what I'll be paying? I'll be paying them salary. Yes, that's the difference. In trading account we have wages for laborers and in profit and loss account we have salaries to employees. Okay, to salaries. If we do have any adjustment on salary, the amount will be recorded into the inner column. If we don't have any adjustment, the amount will directly go to the outer column. Right now I am considering it outer column. Okay, hence there is no adjustment. Second thing, what can come? Yes, the electricity, the insurance, all sorts of expenses which are generally occurred into the administrative process of the business. For example, the insurance, electricity, telephone bill, we also have audit charges, correct? What else you can record? Now there is one more thing which I want to clear. In trading account we have recorded carriage inward. Carriage inward is actually the expense when raw material comes into your business. But there is one more expense which is carriage outward. Where carriage outward you are going to record it. Carriage outward is the expense when your ready material goes to some other place. So this is an expense, but it does not occur from the factory. It occurs from your shop, from your administrative process. Hence, carriage outward is always recorded into profit and loss account debit side. So this is again one of the expense. To carriage outward. Next is depreciation, which is again an adjustment, but it is a loss. So we do record depreciation into the debit side of profit and loss account. Next is any interest paid on to the bank loan or anything, any bank charges, that will again be recorded into the profit and loss account debit side. So these are the certain types of expenses which generally comes into profit and loss account debit side. Now I told you earlier also, understanding the credit side of profit and loss account is very easy, because here you will be having the word received. Whatever is being received. For example, by commission received, by interest received, by miscellaneous receipt, anything which is giving profit to the business, anything which is received will all be recorded into the credit side of profit and loss account. So understanding profit and loss account is again easy. I will make you recall. In the debit side, we have all types of administrative expenses, and in the credit side, we have all types of receipts element. Clear? And now we will move to the last, that is the financial statement, balance sheet. So let us just go there. Now the important and the last financial statement, what it is, it's the balance sheet. Now here students, while correcting the board papers, I have seen this mistake done by the lots of students, many of the students. That is, they make it account. Balance sheet is not an account. Balance sheet is a financial statement. You don't have to write anything account. Okay? And the second thing, balance sheet does not have a debit and a credit side. Yes, make sure you don't create a debit and a credit side in your balance sheet. Balance sheet have a column of liabilities along with 2 columns of amount, and it has assets. Now we all know very well what are assets and liabilities. But once again, to recall you for your revision, I am giving you some elements which covers into the balance sheet. So coming to the liability side, what comes very first? Correct. We have always capital. Now the specialty of this chapter is, in the previous sole trader final account, you used to write directly capital and the amount used to go in the outer column. Correct. Perfectly fine, because there you was having one partner. But as I told you, in this 12th standard, you have concept of partnership. So here you will be having multiple capital of partner A, B, C, 2 partner, 3 partner. Okay, whatever is given in your problem. So let us just say you have capital. You will write for A, the amount will go into the inner column, and you will write for B, the amount will go into the inner column. Why inner column? Because if the partner is having any drawings will be deducted from capital, and the net profit will be added. If there is a net loss, it will be again deducted. So this adjustment we can do into the balance sheet itself. Correct? So less drawing, the amount will be deducted and the final amount will come outside. Similarly, capital of B, less drawing, amount will be deducted and the final amount will come outside. The net profit will also be added, and if there is a net loss, it will be deducted again. Okay, what else comes into the liability side of your balance sheet? So all types of amount which business needs to pay to others, business owes to others. Okay, so we have creditors, bills payable, bank loan, etc. You can also add up with bank overdraft if it is given in your sum. So these are certain elements which have been covered in your liability side. Now coming to your asset side, we have all sorts of asset. Now you should always write the asset side of your balance sheet into this 3 variation. The first part should be of fixed asset, correct? Then your investment, and then your current asset. Okay, so we will start with fixed asset. Generally the fixed asset given in your problems are machinery, furniture, motor van, building. So we will assume that only. Plant and machinery, let us take 2. Furniture, then any sorts of investment given like debentures, bonds, government bonds. Okay, and the final part covers with all types of current assets. Current assets are like debtors, Whether you call it sundry debtors or debtors, both are same. Then you have cash, bank, bills receivable. Clear? Now, in this, I want to explain you a very short thing. Whenever we have asset into the business, assets are being depreciated every year. So, most of the time, you will be given the depreciation of your asset. So, you will write the amount in the inner column so that you can deduct the depreciation and the final amount will go into the outer column. Perfect. Similarly with investment, if there is an investment with an interest, if there is a government bond, so a percentage of interest will be given. So the interest will be added back, correct? So you will add the interest and the final amount will go outside. Coming to debtors, you will be having debtors with bad dates and RDD. So these things will be deducted from your debtors. And the final amount will go outside. Coming to cash and bank generally don't have any adjustment. So the amount can go directly outer column. No issues with it. Bills receivable, if there is an adjustment given of dishonored of bill, then only the adjustment will come. Otherwise, the amount will go directly to the outer column. Perfect. So here you can see the liability side and the asset side of your balance sheet. Clear? So today we have completed the important two account, that is trading account, profit and loss account, and the financial statement, the balance sheet. Whatever we have learned today, that is known as posting. And posting itself will give you 6 marks for your board examination. Correct. So if you keep practicing posting, you will be very good with your posting. In the next lecture, we will cover with the adjustment parts. For more such videos, do subscribe our channel and keep watching. Thank you everyone.